You're watching NCAA on campus. I'm Melissa Knowles, and today I'm on the campus of Loyola College of Maryland. This is one of 4 colleges in the U.S. named after St. Ignatius Loyola, the founder of the Jesuit Order of Catholic Priests. But this one here in Baltimore, founded in 1852, is the first Loyola. Earlier in the show, we visited John Jay College of Criminal Justice, a school with no dorms. But here at Loyola, the dorms were rated best in the nation by the Princeton Review. There are about 3,500 undergrads here, making it one of the smaller schools in Division I. And if the athletes need any inspiration when competing against big odds, they only need look to classmate and swimmer Phil Scholz.
What he does in the pool and even out of the pool really inspires everyone to sort of work as hard as they can and to be as good of a person as each individual can.
Philip doesn't complain about anything, no matter what the yardage is or the set we're doing. You know, he's pretty adept at just making that happen. He never sits out, and I think when other, able-bodied athletes see him kind of pushing through a tough set, hopefully it provides some inspiration to them.
Phil Scholz does inspire his teammates, but not because he's a blind swimmer. He inspires them because of how he deals with that blindness, embracing his college experience, embracing life.
I want to get out there. I want to see what they have to offer. I want to participate.
Participate he does as a freshman retreat leader and next year as a resident assistant. He writes crime stories in his free time. He has a job in the equipment room at the fitness center. Phil roams the Loyola campus with apparent ease, to class, to lunch, to practice, assisted by his guide dog, Taxi. And he does everything with a remarkable attitude that will quickly have you laughing.
I have a disability?
I mean, no, that's what I'm saying.
No, I was someone that told me I was blind. No, I'm kidding. I'm messing with you.
No, it's fine.
Phil was not born blind. He lost sight in his left eye when he was 7 due to retinal detachment.
I went blind in my left eye when I was 6, 7 years old. And the doctor prevent the right eye from following the same path. I was not allowed to play contact sports, so the standards, basketball, baseball, anything with the word ball in it was basically out. Then swimming came around, and I got in the pool and I loved it. Then my right eye went when I was 14. I was ready for cars. I was ready for everything the American teenager wants. I was ready to embrace the world. And at first I thought, oh great, nothing's gonna happen now. My life's gonna suck from here until I die. It's gonna be confined to a couch, can't even watch TV because I can't see it.
Phil continued to seek refuge in the pool, and he found new interests like writing the crime stories. And then 3 years ago, he was partnered with Taxi.
You're going to find this ironic. Taxi does not like water. First time he saw a big body of water, really big, was the south shore of Long Island the day after a storm. So basically, you're looking at the ocean the day after a storm, waves were just... So, and Taxi was just like, okay, I'm out of here. Good luck in life.
Phil came to Loyola because it's an organized campus that facilitates his getting around and because he could continue to swim.
He's an excellent swimmer, and for being blind, he's one of the best in the world. This past summer, we went over to China and he swam in the Paralympics and did incredible there.
At the Beijing Water Cube, Phil finished 5th in the world in 2 events and 9th in 2 others. He's the fastest blind American swimmer in history. But back at Loyola...
Well, I still get my butt kicked in college meets. In regard to, practicing by myself, I could do it, but been there, done that, bored out of my mind. Utterly bored. I'm a social person, and the swim team, it's 80 people, but we are one big family.
In the pool, the only concession to his blindness is a tapper to let him know that he's near the wall. It's an acceptable part of the NCAA rules.
Basic, I have tappers, which is basically a person with a 5-foot-long pole with a tennis ball standing at each end of the pool, and they whack me on the head with it when I get close to the wall. I know it sounds cruel, but I'd rather be hit by the tennis ball than the wall. Trust me, I've hit the wall.
Phil has hit many walls in his life, but none has ever held him back.
I do have moments where, man, I wish you could have seen that. And sometimes I say as a joke, the guys always joke me, oh, Phil, this totally hot babe just walked right by you, and I'm like, why am I blind for this? In some aspects, it's harder, but you know, if I sit here and complain about it, we're not going to have any fun.